Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Bitcoin is $37,700 plus. Ethereum is $2,500 plus. We see Cardano coming in at $1.07. We see Solana is now $97 and change. XRP is 61 cents this morning. Let's take a look right now and see what the range of price is. 0.5952 on the bottom and 0.6229 on the top. We'll keep an eye on it. All the technical analysts are bullish. And I'm bullish too. I'm bullish on Ripple private equity and I'm bullish on XRP, the virtual currency. And I tell you right now, so are a lot of other people. The recent batch that was available sold out in 2 minutes on link2.com. Private investing made simple. You have to be accredited, but not too long from now, I think all of you hearing my voice are probably going to be accredited. And that's going to be an amazing moment for all of us. Let me tell you something. When you're looking at these products, don't forget about the fact that BitPay's out here that's available. Whoop just hit the board, and that's a great product. We see Uphold has been available, and that's incredible. You know what that's about. Vero when it's available. There's so many products. Don't forget about Link2 itself. Look what they're doing and how fast they're growing. So this is really, really great stuff. Make sure you check it out. Keep your eyes peeled around 11 a.m. Pacific time and 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time for new products and offerings like Ripple. And there's still a special right now where you get $1,000 worth of Bitcoin if you use your Uphold wallet to buy that private equity. Take a look right here because we're about to tackle some really, really remarkable news, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Ripple's XRP sales ballooned to $717 million in Q4 alone. Now let's take a quick look at this because we're going to come back to this because we got a Q4 report to look at from Ripple which shows quite a bit of information that I think is going to give us direction about what's coming. I really, really believe that. Take a look right here. This is from ProCoin News, the cryptocurrency curator. And they're amazing. There's a link in the description and comment section to follow them as well as the other links for Link2 and so forth. Arizona considers making Bitcoin legal tender. Let's take a look at it. It's very real, ladies and gentlemen. Arizona State Senator Wendy Rogers introduced the bill which seeks to add a statute to Arizona law making Bitcoin legal currency on Tuesday, and here it is. Right here. Chapter 9, legal tender, comes down here and tells you Bitcoin means a decentralized peer-to-peer digital currency. You get the rest of it. I tell you what do you think the federal government's saying right now about this little fancy bill? And how much longer before Florida and Texas see this and say, you know what, we're going to do it too, and then the federal government's really going to look. When that executive order was announced by the White House because of a national security issue, I think they knew that this bill was going to get submitted, and I think they know it's going to spread like a brush fire if they don't do something on the federal level about digital currencies and stable coins. Brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Something's coming this year with that kind of pressure. Let's go. Fox Business News, Charles Gasparino, happy birthday. Just had a recent birthday there, turned 60. And still bringing the heat. Yeah. If you see here, this is them talking about Biden's move to regulate crypto, seen as a bullish for established digital coins like Bitcoin. But then again, when you have states looking to get it approved as legal tender, that challenges the US dollar, and I think that sets the stage for a conversation like a bridge currency and protocol decentralized exchange like XRP and the XRP ledger. But that's just for me and my house. We'll see. Right here is a new piece of information about that executive order, and if you follow this thread from Eleanor Terrett, also from Fox Business, the only two, along with Liz Clayman, by the way, who have had the courage to cover this story the way no other news outlet has, whether they're in the crypto space or on the mainstream national news. And these people have been remarkable, and I thank them for it. She comments here about the Biden administration planning executive action to regulate cryptocurrencies as a matter of national security, which we've known now. And the order is expected to come in the next few weeks. But guess what? She comes down into the thread and says changing next few weeks to next week as per a source. Head on a swivel, this is crypto, you never know. That executive order may drop next week. And again, with the pressure of Arizona looking to make Bitcoin legal tender, there may be even more weight to that executive order dropping by next week. Remember, this entire time, they've been taking feedback through the President's Working Group, through all these regulatory agencies out here. So, brace yourself. A recent report from the Financial Times says that the Meta intends to add support for non-fungible tokens to its social media platforms Facebook and Instagram. Well, so does YouTube, by the way. They've announced it as well. But here's where I want to get us to. Monica Long shares another XRP markets report, some highlights from the past few months. 130 million transactions and $113 billion transacted on the XRP ledger, up from 90 million transactions and 69 billion transacted in Q3. Wow is right. There was the launch we saw of WXRP on Binance and others, and Allbridge, which we reported yesterday, brings interoperability to so many other networks. This is getting really big, ladies and gentlemen. Tokenization is top of mind as usual, and the launch of XLS20D will bring native NFT functionality to the ledger. One cool use case I think will continue to grow is tokenized carbon credits. Remember, we've been covering Zang.com is developing this on the XRP ledger as well. And they've been selected by the United Nations to really power and run a securities exchange in Mauritius in Africa region. This is really getting enormous, but there's more. Oh yeah, wait, there's more. Ripple purchased 321 million.97 worth of XRP in the secondary market. Now, most of you understand what that means. For the ones that don't, the secondary market is the exchanges that you and I buy crypto on. Ripple says it keeps seeing more global demand for XRP on-demand liquidity, which now boasts 20 payout markets. Look, they're growing at an incredible rate here. Regardless of the SEC lawsuit in the United States. And we know that the Middle Eastern region has been really where a good part of the explosive growth has come from in the last year. But let's keep going. Looks like another buyback by Ripple. Sooner or later, people are going to figure out what we've known all along. This Ripple private equity and the XRP virtual currency are pretty darn important. That's what we're talking about here. We're going to get into this report here in just 1 second, but I want to show you this first because this is important. Overall, Ripple sold a total of $717 million in Q4 compared to $491.74 in Q3. Got it? Okay. It also purchased $321 million plus worth of XRP off of the market we're on. You ready for the next part? The company hasn't conducted any programmatic sales since the fourth quarter of 2019, which means it did not sell any XRP tokens to exchanges during the fourth quarter. Are you with me? Is this on? They didn't sell any to exchanges, and most exchanges can't offer it to U.S. citizens anyway, and they bought back $321 million worth in the fourth quarter alone off of the platforms that we can get it from. So for over a year, we have been restricted in the United States on how we can get it and where we can get it. And in the last quarter, Ripple's been buying it back off the secondary market because of the overwhelming demand to use it for the new 20 payout markets and on-demand liquidity that they need it for. Now let's get into the Q4 report. This whole report is fire, by the way. The last quarter total sales by Ripple, net purchases $717 million plus $491 the previous quarter. Ripple continued to engage in sales to improve on-demand liquidity experiences of certain customers, eliminating the need for pre-funding at exchanges and enabling instant global payments. As has been the case since Q4 2019, Ripple did not conduct programmatic sales as in Q4 as we talked about. Ripple has been a buyer of XRP in the secondary market and expects to continue to undertake purchases in the future at market prices as ODL continues to gain global momentum. You understand what's happening here? Look, this is what I've been saying. It's right here. Ripple shares aren't the only thing being bought back. Ripple also purchased $321 million worth of XRP from the secondary market, and it appears they didn't sell any to exchanges. You want to know how they get it back? I just told you. And by the way, I'm a buyer at 62 cents. What are they doing with it? They're leasing it, ladies and gentlemen. They're leasing it just as we've understood for a very long time here on the channel. We've had these conversations and we're watching it happen right under our noses. The secondary market is being drained like the bottom of a milkshake. Right? It's going empty is what's happening. We're watching it slowly come off of the secondary market and not being offered back on the secondary market. Now, is this a sign of where this all goes? Because who is left at the end of the day once it's not available? If they're not selling it OTC anymore, as they've not done in Q4, it appears, and they continue to buy it back, the excess that is on exchanges, and then lease it in the ODL, this is how you get a perpetual flywheel, by leasing the asset and allowing it to service the real market makers that bring the utility and liquidity to the asset and drive price. And the only ones left holding it are stubborn people like myself and most of you out here who understand what you hold. This is getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Look, how long does it take? I don't know, right? How long does it take? I don't know. What I do know is that this is pretty remarkable to me, what we're seeing here, and the demand that is starting to really ensue for on-demand liquidity, and the ability to lease with certain wallets that are being used for XRP sales also provide short-term leases to market makers. This is worth noting given that they are often incorrectly interpreted by market participants as sales. Leases are ultimately returned to Ripple. Total leases outstanding Q4 2021 were 88 million XRP.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.